Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Football. We are back. Champions League Fantasy. Listen, I've absolutely hated not being able to do any content the last couple of months. I got sick for 2 months, wasn't able to record anything on any of the three channels. But of course, we do play Champions League fantasy. I've not missed a single week. I've not missed any FPL. I've been able to play normal. Just haven't been able to do any content at all. So I'll be catching up with you guys. And letting you guys catch up with how my team has been looking. I mean, it's been okay. I'm currently 8,000 in the world. I haven't been that low for a couple of years, but captaincy has been going well. Like I captained Mbappe for both of his hat tricks. I captained him in match day one against Marseille. I captained Merino and he scored 2 goals. So all those captaincies have been going well. And in terms of the squad at the moment, I think we are looking good. I've already played my wildcard. I've already played my limitless this season. So we have 3 more match days to navigate all the way to next year before the playoff matches come up. So hope you guys have been doing well. I'll try to do a deadline stream this coming week. If not, everything will be back to normal in the next match day, but I'm hoping I can be able to do a match day stream this coming week. I'm back at 95%. Like a month ago, I was at like 40%. I wasn't able to do any content as well. The medicine was completely knocking me out. But this is how my team did in match day 5. I'll be recapping all and just short recaps of how my team has been doing this season. So obviously Mbappe got a hat trick, scored 4 goals against Olympiacos, including 1 goal from outside the box. Obviously, player of the match. He was my captain. The Bayern Munich players, I didn't expect much from them from against Arsenal, but I had other stuff to sort out in the team, so I wasn't able to take out on Olise. Okay, and actually, let's take a look at the transfers. So in match day 2, I played my limitless. In match day 3, I played my wildcard. And then in match day 4, I brought in Merino. That's when he scored the 2 goals for Pasalic, and then Anguissa for Adeyemi. Now, in match day 3, on my wildcard, I actually brought in Pasalic and Adeyemi, and both of them were benched for 0 pointers. That was probably the biggest disaster so far this season. But Merino and Anguissa came in for them. And then in match day 5, I brought in Nuno Mendes for Hakimi. I'm pretty sure Nuno Mendes got subbed off in the last match day. That has also not worked out at all. Pexar came in for Anguissa as well, who was injured. Anguissa didn't play last match day. And Hakimi obviously got an injury as well. And then this match day so far, I've brought in Grimaldo for Dumfries, who is also injured. So there's been a lot of injuries. And obviously, as I've said, there's not been a wildcard or a limitless to play. But those are the transfers I've made so far. I still have 1 transfer to make this match day. So in match day 1, as I said, Mbappe got. I did a lot of content before match day 1, telling you guys about the differentials and the hidden gems and all of that. Match day 1 went well. I got 104 points. My goalkeeper saved the penalty in match day 1, so everything was great. I had Gabriel, I had Grimaldo, I had Dumfries. Match day 2, I had to play the wildcard to get in players like Harry Kane and Olise. He was playing against, I think it was Pafos with Olise, so I had to play my wildcard that day. Nuno Mendes, I left him on the bench, unfortunately, with an 8-pointer. Pope with 8 points, Gabriel with 6 points. Adegula, took a punt on him that week. Gyökeres, I don't know if Gyökeres did something that week. I got an assist against Olympiacos. Mbappe, another hat trick, this time against Kairat. So back-to-back 100 pointers. I was happy with that. I think at that point I was maybe a 800th or 900th in the world or something. And then match day 3, I captained Rashford. He got 26 points against Olympiacos. He had a penalty, scored from outside the box, 2 goals. Dumfries got an 18-pointer. Not the best from Olise and Ken. I think this is the week that it disappointed me. Yeah, they were up against Club Brugge and they didn't do much at all. So that was a disappointing week. And then match day and Saka as well didn't do much against Atletico Madrid, despite Arsenal scoring 4 goals and Saka playing 90 minutes. He didn't get any attacking return. That was disappointing. This week was also disappointing. Was it this week or match day 4? No, I think it was match day 3. I think match day 3 when I played my wild card, because I was trying to fit in players like Harry Kane into my team, I took out Gabriel and brought in Timber. Now that week, Gabriel scored against Atletico Madrid, and I also took out. There's another Arsenal player that I took out that week. Basically, the Arsenal players that I took out against Atletico Madrid, both of them did something. Gyökeres, it was Gyökeres, yeah. That week was a disaster because I took out Gyökeres and Gabriel and brought in Timber and Saka, and Saka and Timber didn't do anything, and Gabriel and Gyökeres both scored in that game, and Gabriel also got an assist, I think, in that game as well for Gyökeres. So that didn't go well. 84 points. Match day 4, 72 points. I captained Merino. That went great. But the rest of the team, again, Harry Kane disappointing, Olise disappointing, Çalhanoğlu disappointing, the double up on Inter Milan defense disappointing, Hakimi the 0-pointer there against Bayern Munich. I think this is the game that he got injured from the Diaz tackle. And then the last match day, a few days ago, I captained Mbappe, 44 points. De Vrij didn't play, 0-pointer. That was disappointing. But Rashford, Garcia, and Dumfries all on the bench. Dumfries, I couldn't take him out because I needed to take out I needed to bring in, take out, who was it? It was Gabriel. I had Gabriel in my team. Was it Gabriel? Let me just confirm again. It's tough going through all of these transfers. So I had to take out Hakimi and Anguissa because both of them were injured. So I took them out and then I left them free just in case he would be available for the next match day. I don't think he will be. So I've already taken him out for the next match day. So as we stand right now, we're into match day 6. The content is back. Again, it's been very painful not being able to do any content, but this is how my team looks like right now. Now, obviously, because Kairat and Olympiacos are playing the first fixture at an unusual time, we are only going to see their lineup and you aren't going to see Bayern Munich's lineup. So unfortunately, you're going to miss out on that. Bayern Munich have just won 5-0 against Stuttgart at the time of recording this. They are scoring a bunch of goals. So you expect Kane to score again. I mean, Bayern Munich are high on the table, so maybe they could rest some players somewhere. But Kane and Olise still in my team. Going to captain Kane on the first day for sure, 100%. I still have Rashford in my team. I still have Mbappe, Paixão in my team against Union SG. Çalhanoğlu is in the team. Hopefully, he can do something against Liverpool. He scored against Como. Saka is in the team now. At the moment, I still have one transfer to go for match day 6. I'm 70% confident with my team because I'm an Arsenal fan and I know how tired players like Saka look. Personally, I would not play Saka and Rice if I was Arteta. So I'm concerned about that Saka role in that team because Madueke could come in for that game, Saka to be rested for the Premier League ones because Arsenal already in a good position. Timber could play because Arsenal have run out of defenders through injury. Merino, is Gyökeres going to come back? Is Merino going to start in midfield instead of Rice? I don't think Merino is going to start up front for this one. I think it's going to be Gyökeres. So at the moment, I have 2 Arsenal players that I'm not sure about, but I only have one transfer. On top of that, De Vrij is a problem as well. You're never sure if he's going to start in any of the teams, in any of the games. So those are 3 players I have a problem with. And then obviously, I mean, the rest is okay, but again, even with Rashford, you're not 100% sure how many minutes he's going to play. So I have one transfer to go. Barcelona have 3 good remaining fixtures. They have Frankfurt. Frankfurt just lost by 6-0 to Leipzig. Barcelona just scored 5 against Real Betis. So you're looking at the attackers from Barcelona. Lewandowski was rested. Will Torres start again? He scored a hat-trick. Will Yamal start again? So Barcelona have Frankfurt, Slavia, Prague, and Copenhagen. Those are 3 good fixtures. I have 2 of their players, but I'm definitely looking to bring in another attacker. So is it going to be Rashford? Is it going to be Yamal or Lewandowski or Torres? Who am I going to take out in that midfield for Yamal? If we hear that Saka might not play, maybe it could be him for Yamal. I don't know if I can afford Merino to Yamal, but I've been looking at one Barcelona player, or I've also been looking at bringing in a Juventus player against Pafos. I don't know who though, but we'll wait and see. Frankfurt have conceded a bunch of goals in the Champions League this, and as I said, they've just conceded 6 to Leipzig in the league. So I think having a couple of Barcelona forwards is great. One week that I missed out on Barcelona goals was it match day 4? There's a time where let me just show you. There's a time where this guy, Barcelona. Where is he? It's Fermin Lopez. So I wanted to have Fermin Lopez in match day when he scored 20 points against Olympiacos. That was it match day 3. I wanted to have him in that match day, but I could not afford him. And I went for someone else and I ended up messing it up. I actually had him in, I think it was the wildcard week. I had him in my team, but I couldn't keep him because I wanted to bring in another attacking player from a different team, and then I ended up taking him out and bringing in Rashford. Now Rashford still delivered that week, but it would have been great to bring in Fermin Lopez as well. So at the moment, I have 0.3 million. Can I afford Saka to Yamal? Let me just confirm that. I'm not even sure if I can afford it. Yamal is 9.9. I'm going to be 0.1 short. So again, it depends. I really want a Barcelona attack. It doesn't have to be Yamal. It could be Ferran Torres, and I could just bring in Ferran Torres instead of someone else. I could also just go for we don't get to see their squad, but I'm probably going to be a Barcelona attacker, either Ferran Torres, or I'm going to find a way to just bring in Lamine Yamal for either maybe Olise or someone, because I can't afford to take out Saka. Unless Saka is definitely out, then I might think about taking him out. But at the moment, it's either going to be a Barcelona attacker or a Juventus attacker. So I don't have enough money to go from Saka to Yamal. I mean, if Saka plays, I don't even have to take him out against Club Brugge. But that is how the team is looking at the moment. Kane is definitely going to be the captain on the first day. On the second day, I'm probably going to captain an Arsenal player. Hopefully, it's not needed. That headache is not needed. The captaincy headache hasn't been much this season. Mbappe has been delivering. So that is how the team is looking so far this season. I mean, there's the good thing with the new Champions League is that we have a lot of match days. So I might have missed 5 match days, but there's still a lot. There's match day 6 coming up, match day 7 and 8 next year. And then we have the 2 playoffs, and then we have the knockout stages. So still a lot of content to come up. We are back to normal. Let me know how your team have been looking. In terms of rank, I am currently 8,008, so not that bad. How many points am I from the top? It's less than 100, so around 94 points. Yeah, around 93 points off the top, so I'm not that far. You just need a couple of very, very good weeks, and hopefully I can get myself into the top 1,000 by the time before we get to the knockout, and then we can maneuver from there. So, yeah, things are looking good in terms of the team. Not too worried, apart from the Arsenal players and, De Vrij headache as well. I thought about bringing in Koundé for De Vrij, but I feel like Frankfurt could score. I might just decide to go for 14 players and hope that De Vrij plays, and, he plays against a Liverpool team that is short of confidence. Let's see how it goes. We are back, guys. Appreciate you being patient with the content, but let me know how your team is looking. How are you prepared for match day 6? For match day 6, yeah. Have you played your wildcard yet? Have you played your limitless? Do you still have those 2? I usually try to keep one of them until match day 8 when we have all the lineups, but this time I had to play them because I needed players from Bayern Munich, and I needed to get rid of players as well. So that is how it's looking for match day 6. Mbappe at home at Man City, Rashford at home to Frankfurt, Kane at home to Sporting. You'd expect all 3 of those players to return. Paixart away to Union SG, Elise, Saka away at Club Brugge, Chananoglu double up with De Vrij, and then Eric Garcia at home to Frankfurt, Timber away to Club Brugge, and then we have Nuno Mendes. I've brought in Grimaldo for Dumfries this week, and then we also have Mikel Merino. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Nice to be back, and I'll catch up with you on the next one.